Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0125 indicates a problem with the Engine Coolant Temperature, or ECT Sensor 1, in the Honda Accord from 2012 to 2017. This sensor plays a crucial role in regulating the engine's temperature, providing vital information to the Powertrain Control Module, or PCM, regarding the coolant's temperature status. The PCM uses this information to manage the air-fuel mixture for optimal combustion efficiency. If the ECT sensor fails or responds slowly, the PCM cannot accurately determine an engine temperature, triggering this diagnostic trouble code. This sensor is typically mounted on the engine, near the thermostat housing or along the coolant passage, making its physical accessibility important during maintenance. Inadequate or faulty performance from the ECT can lead to inefficient engine performance, reduced fuel efficiency, and increased emissions. To reduce the risk of encountering the DTC P0125 in the future, routine preventive maintenance is essential. Regular inspections of the ECT sensor and its electrical connectors should be part of a comprehensive vehicle maintenance routine. Checking these components every time you perform routine maintenance can help catch potential issues before they escalate. Additionally, establish a replacement schedule for the thermostat based on your driving conditions and manufacturer recommendations. This proactive approach will not only prolong the life of the cooling system, but also improve fuel efficiency and engine performance, thereby alleviating concerns of emission failures and costly repairs down the line. In summary, the DTC P0125 serves as a crucial warning regarding the engine coolant temperature sensor's performance and the health of the cooling system in the Honda Accord from 2012 to 2017. By understanding the role of the ECT sensor and conducting regular diagnostics, vehicle owners can maintain optimal engine performance and efficiency. Addressing this DTC promptly can prevent more severe issues, such as diminished fuel efficiency, poor engine performance, or even extensive engine damage. Following the outlined troubleshooting steps ensures that potential issues are addressed properly. Lastly, embracing a routine maintenance schedule reinforces vehicle reliability and longevity while enhancing the overall driving experience. The Engine Coolant Temperature Sensor 1, located on the engine block near the thermostat housing, provides crucial temperature readings to the PCM. This sensor helps modulate the fuel injection and ignition timing, maintaining an efficient air-fuel ratio for combustion. It operates by having its resistance change with coolant temperature. When coolant is cold, the resistance increases, leading to a higher voltage signal. Conversely, as the coolant warms, its resistance decreases, yielding a lower voltage signal. If this signal fails to meet specific standards within a defined time, the PCM recognizes this as a malfunction, activating the DTC P0125. This malfunction can lead to prolonged cold starts, increased fuel consumption, and potential engine damage over time due to the improper temperature control. There are primarily two likely causes of the DTC P0125: the failure of ECT sensor 1 and a stuck open thermostat. If the ECT sensor is faulty, it may not produce accurate resistance reading, leading to incorrect voltage signals being sent to the PCM. As a result, the engine control unit will not be able to make appropriate adjustments for fuel mixture and will likely trigger this error code. On the other hand, if the thermostat remains open, the engine may not reach optimal operating temperatures, leading to a similar malfunction in readings from the ECT sensor. These conditions may prevent the engine from effectively transitioning into closed-loop operation, where the PCM optimizes the air-fuel ratio for efficient combustion. A malfunction indicated by DTC P0125 can cause several observable symptoms in the Honda Accord. You may notice poor engine performance, characterized by a lack of power while accelerating. This is because the PCM is unable to fine-tune the air-fuel mixture appropriately. Increased fuel consumption is another common symptom, as an incorrect ratio can lead to inefficient combustion. The check engine light, or CEL, will also illuminate on the dashboard, indicating a fault detected by the PCM. Additionally, extended warm-up times are likely, as the engine may struggle to reach an efficient temperature quickly. Higher emissions are also a potential concern due to inefficient fuel combustion from inaccurate temperature regulation. The first step in troubleshooting the DTC P0125 is to verify the initial operating conditions of the engine and the coolant temperature. You should start the engine under the specified enable conditions and ensure that it idles for at least 20 minutes. This duration is critical because it allows the coolant temperature to stabilize, reflecting normal operating conditions. During this time, it is essential to monitor the coolant temperature with appropriate diagnostic tools, such as the Auto Diagnostics system, or HDS. By doing this, you check if the Engine Coolant Temperature Sensor is functioning correctly, and if a failure occurs during this period, storing the relevant data for later analysis. After allowing the engine to idle sufficiently, the next step is to check the status of DTCs stored in the PCM's memory. Use an appropriate scan tool to read the DTCs from the powertrain control module. This will help identify if the DTC P0125 is active or if any related trouble codes are present in the system. It's crucial to document these codes as they can provide insights into other interconnected systems that may contribute to the problem. First, it is essential to note if the check engine light is illuminated and the conditions under which the DTC was set. This diagnostic information acts as a roadmap for the subsequent troubleshooting steps. The next troubleshooting step involves physically inspecting the ECT sensor and its associated wiring harness for any signs of damage or corrosion. Start by checking the electrical connections at the ECT sensor for proper pin engagement and physical integrity. Damaged or loose connections may lead to poor signal transmission, causing the PCM to evaluate the ECT sensor's performance incorrectly. Further, inspect the wiring harness for any fraying, breaks, or shorts that could disrupt the electrical pathway. Corrosion at any connection points can also be a contributing factor to slow response times from the ECT sensor. Any visible issues at this stage should be addressed, either by repairing or replacing the affected components. The fourth step is to determine whether the thermostat is functioning correctly. A stuck-open thermostat can provide misleading temperature readings to the ECT sensor, which can trigger DTC P0125. You can check the thermostat operation by observing the engine temperature during idle and monitoring for any unusually low coolant temperatures. If the coolant does not reach optimal operational temperature in a reasonable time, it's likely the thermostat has failed. If faulty operation is confirmed, it must be replaced promptly to ensure the engine heats properly and the ECT sensor provides accurate readings. This step is critical because an ineffective thermostat can affect overall engine performance and lead to additional error codes if not resolved. Once the necessary repairs have been completed, it is vital to conduct a final verification of the system's integrity. This process begins by clearing any stored DTCs in the PCM. Following this, a test drive should be performed to ensure the vehicle operates within the specified parameters and that no new DTCs are generated. During the drive, monitor the engine performance, including how quickly it reaches the normal operating temperature, and confirm the check engine light does not illuminate. This final step will validate that the repairs address the issues associated with DTC P0125 effectively and ensure the vehicle operates smoothly without return of the error. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.